just got these SureGrip Park trucks, and they are a little bit wider than the trucks that come with my skates already. So I feel like I measured these before and they were 2 inches, but it looks more like maybe 1.5. So 1.5 inches, these are 3 inches. And that's this part right here is 3 inches. The park trucks are used for grinding. Spoiler or fun fact or whatever, I don't know how to grind. I don't know how to slide on my slide blocks. I kind of just want to see how these feel, and I'm hoping that I'm really timid, especially when it comes to the skate park. Extremely timid. I learn slowly, but I like having all this stuff on my skates because first I've learned to stall on like stairs and stuff, which is super helpful. My next step for that is actually jumping onto the stair, which scares the poop out of me. So I'm going to be working on that whenever the skate parks are open again. I want to build a slide rail. I don't know if I would actually slide on it, but I want to build one anyhow, just in case. Just because they look fun. If anything, I could practice stalls more on them, and I could maybe practice jumping on one. But until I build a slide rail, I'm not going to do that. I don't really have anywhere to practice. I could go to parking lots and stuff, but most of them still have cars going in and out, and I don't know, my life just doesn't really afford me that much time to go out and do stuff like that anyhow. That's a lie. I have all the time in the world. What am I doing? I'm scared. That's why I don't do it. There we go. But anyhow, I got park trucks, and so I want to see how these feel, how they feel to ride on. I've got my my outdoor wheels on my skates right now. My Heartstopper from Grindstone Skate Society. So yeah, I've got that. I've got the SureGrip Avanti plate, and so I know that the SureGrip Park trucks are going to be compatible with this without having to do any adjusting. So today we're going to switch them out, and I'm probably going to put on my park wheels, which are also my indoor wheels for my floor at my house, as well as the rink that I go to. They are the Juice Ritas. They're 97As. I really like them. I haven't really tried any other park wheels, so I couldn't compare them, but I do really like these. Might even get some harder ones. Who knows? But so let's change these out. The first thing we need to do is get a socket wrench that is the same size as the nut on the kingpin. So this socket wrench is a 9/16, and I really like my ratchet. It makes everything so much easier. Please excuse my nasty hands. Is this tightening or loosening? I think it's loosening. Yeah, it is. All right. So, like I said, please excuse. I have some fingernails and some no fingernails. And my bushings are going to be super gross. I haven't cleaned them since I got these skates, so. I don't know what color they're supposed to be. Maybe purple. Alright, so there we have one truck off. Let's flip this truck back on. Okay. Uh-oh.
The truck wasn't sitting quite right in everything, and I just kind of was confused about if it actually would go together. But in the end, everything worked out, and I'm super happy about that.
So I'm just gonna attach this truck. Okay, I've got the nut on there.
I thought I would try to get you guys a better angle on changing out the trucks and how that looks. Taking off the nut, taking off the retainer and the bushing, popping the truck off and putting the other truck on. So I thought this would be a better angle. Hopefully it shows everything a little bit better than the last clip where half of it, the skate's not even in the frame. Now we're going to take the nuts off of our axles and
Right now, the front trucks are touching the grind blocks and the back trucks have a little bit of space. I'm hoping that as I ride the skates, everything will settle in a little bit and that won't be the case anymore, but I will let you know. Also, I just thought about it, and because my trucks are going to make me higher off the ground, I'm probably going to want to lower my toe stops. But I will see how they ride first and then change them from there. Like I said, I'm going to skate around the house and see how these new trucks feel. And then I will report back to you. And I'm also going to change out the wheels for my outdoor wheels, skate outside, see how that feels. After skating with my park trucks for a little bit in the streets, the parks here still aren't open. I don't believe they're open. I'm not sure, honestly, if they have opened them. I haven't ventured to them. I'm still not super sure about public spaces and everything. Usually I go to the park when it's empty, so it probably would be fine. But with my anxiety, I would probably want to spray everything down first, and that seems a little bit ridiculous. So I haven't tried them at the park. So I can't give you a review on their intended purpose at this moment, but I did want to just kind of let you guys know what I've been seeing with them so far. And honestly, even if I did go to a park, I still don't know how to grind. Still afraid of jumping onto things. I haven't built myself a grind rail like I've seen so many people do. I want to do that, but I haven't yet. I think that would be a good step to get to, or a slide rail, I guess. But I think that would be a good step to get me towards grinds. But I just haven't had the opportunity to do that yet. Maybe I'll do that in a future video. The trucks fit perfectly into the plate. I didn't have to do any extra configuration. It was just switch out the old trucks, put in the new trucks. And you saw that in my installation of these. So with that being said, I think the biggest thing that was a difference is how tall my skates are now, especially with my outdoor wheels on them. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like they look like a monster truck. Just tall and maybe
maybe just because like monster trucks are lifted, that's probably it. It looks like a lifted truck to me. And one thing with that is I had to really figure out where my toe stops were going to be. I had my toe stops all the way up in my skates before, and that's partially because I was using them at the rink mostly, and so I didn't have to do a lot of toe stop walks at the rink. So my toe stops were only really for turnaround toe stops, exiting the rink, that sort of thing. But now with being outside more, I'm doing a lot more toe stop walking. We've got around the city, basically, anytime I go out, I have to cross railroad tracks 4 times, 2 times out, 2 times back. So I want to be able to do toe stop walks because some of those crossings are real shady. But other than that, really the adjustment period has been very little. When I first put them on, I felt super tall, but I've adjusted to that pretty quickly. Things that I did notice skating around the neighborhood, I'm going to put this down. Something that I did notice skating around the neighborhood is it seems like I have a little bit more difficulty getting up hills. And I put it out to Planet Roller Skaters, a Facebook page. I was just like, is this just me, or is this a thing that other people have noticed as well? And they said, yeah, that is a thing. But carving down a hill, doing a hill bomb on them is so much more fun. And that's true. Going down a hill, I feel more stable. I can get more speed and still feel like I'm in control. I can also slalom a little bit easier, I feel like, which gives me the ability to slow down if I'm going down a hill. So that's pretty much my overall take on the Park Series trucks right now. Hopefully when I get back into the park, I'll be able to give an updated opinion on them, but so far I'm really liking them. I did end up pre-ordering the moon boots from Moonlight Roller Lounge. I'm not sure what the name of the company is. But I ordered I think it's called a Night Fever boot for rink skating. So I'm very excited to be getting that. I also ordered some fabric to make toe caps, which I'll probably be doing a DIY on whenever they come in, so that I can actually measure the toe and finagle a little bit and figure out how the toe caps will fit on these new skates. And then I will have a video on making toe caps. Another thing that I've been doing with this time, I made my first pair of athletic shorts. So I got another pair of shorts and I copied them and then just made them up. So if you want to see a tutorial DIY on these, let me know. Or just how to make your own, how to make your own clothes based on clothes that you already have. That's the easiest way to build a pattern, in my opinion, for personal use. You obviously don't want to mimic a pattern that you're then going to sell because that's somebody's intellectual property. But I think for personal use, for DIYs, that's great. You've got a base and you don't have to, and you can customize your pattern too. So let me know if you want to see that, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!
So, I really feel like I gotta stop saying so. How do I, start talking without saying so? I don't know. I'm gonna clean my glasses though. They're nasty. Okay. Cleaning my glasses, cleaning my glasses. T-shirts are not actually supposed to be used for cleaning my glasses. Oh cool. still have lots of crazy reflection. Alright, and when I was setting up this shot, I realized, oh look, my hair did the thing where one side is longer than the other again. By like a lot. I don't know why it breaks off like that, but it does. Anyhow, and let you know how that feels. So, stop saying so.